Yo, what's up guys? Today we're gonna look at what overloading is in chess. So basically in this example, as you can see here, the pawn is defending the bishop and the knight at the same time. Now if I take the knight, the pawn is overloaded. It cannot recapture while still defending the bishop. So if I take the knight, if he recaptures, I win the bishop. If he doesn't recapture, if he just makes a random move, then on the next turn I just move away the bishop. So I win a piece here. Now this one, I have a battery, so I'm threatening the checkmate, but the knight defends. Now notice also that I have a pawn fork, so forking the rooks. Now if this wasn't a checkmate threat, he would just sacrifice the knight, but in this case, when I go pawn d7, he cannot sacrifice the knight, so he will lose a rook. So I go pawn d7, forking. Now let's look at some more examples. So in this case, okay, so we have a check as well. But what's the correct order? So if I take, he's gonna probably take, and then I guess the queen is overloaded. No, but then the queen can take, check, queen blocks, defend the bishop. So that's why I have to give a check first. King moves, and then I go take, queen takes, and I win the bishop. So check first, take, and win the bishop. Okay. Oh, so this is just a basic tactic. So take, and just take. So the bishop is overloaded here. Now we do not take the knight first, because then queen takes queen, and I have to recapture, and then he would win the rook. So I first take the rook, I take the knight. Okay. So if I take, he just takes back somewhere with some piece. If I take, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess okay, so it's a back rank one. So I guess this rook is overloaded. It's defending the queen. So I can go, but I don't know which rook. I go with this one, because if I go with the c rook, he has queen takes f7. So I go rook a c8, and now if he takes my queen, it's a back rank checkmate. So his rook is just overloaded. So I guess I'm threatening the queen and this rook there. So let's go here. Okay, so now if I take, if he takes with this, with the queen, then I just win the rook. And I'm up a piece. Now if yeah, that's it. And if he takes the queen, then it's again a checkmate. So this works. Okay, this one. So I'm trying to figure out which piece is overloaded. I guess it should be the knight or so. Wait, so if I take, he takes, I go check. Yeah, that's it. So the knight is overloaded. The knight is defending the back rank checkmate, because as you can see, my knight is controlling f2 and this square. So it's basically like this pawn would be back here. So the knight is defending the e1 square and also defending the rook. So if I take the rook, it's a check, and he has to, I guess, block, and then I just take, and it's checkmate. So he has to take, and then I go rook e1 checkmate. So the knight is overloaded. Okay, last one. So it's rook takes, I guess. So the queen is overloading, defending two pieces. If I take the bishop first, he can take with the knight, so this would work. Knight takes, queen takes, rook takes, but he can take with the knight, so I take with the rook. But then what if he takes the knight? Then I take the knight with the pawn defending the rook. So this works, and obviously queen takes, I also have a fork, so okay, now a fork and I win the queen. I actually remembered something. I'm gonna show you an example from a real opening. So I do not remember how exactly the position goes, but basically in the Sicilian Dragon positions, I'm just gonna go with the accelerated dragon. You get this position, so as you can see you're attacking the knight twice. They usually defend with the bishop. Now I do not know how the line exactly goes. I'm just gonna make up the position. Knight back and then here. So this position. So they want to trade off the fianchettoed bishop. So they just want you to take, and then they take back, but they forget about this knight. Now, as you can see, if I take the knight, he takes the rook. And I do get two pieces for the rook, so take, take, and take. So I get the knight and the bishop for the rook. But there is a better move. I can first take the bishop, and then the queen is overloaded. So the queen cannot defend the knight while also recapturing the bishop. So this is just a basic overloading tactic from that can occur from a real opening. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you next time.